These refugees fled to the ship because of the war. He was carrying his younger sister on his back. The parents were already on board. Just as they were about to reach the ship, a hand pulled down his sister. By the time Deok-soo realized, only her sleeve was left in his hand. His father comforted him, saying he would go down to find her, and told him, "If I don't come back, you'll have to take care of the family from now on." At that moment, the ship slowly began to depart. The father shouted loudly, "Go to the Busan International Market to seek out your aunt." A year later, they finally found the aunt at the international market. She arranged for them to live in a warehouse. Deok-soo studied during the day while carrying his sister. In his spare time, he shined shoes to earn some extra money. 10 years later, Deok-soo was working at the port. One day, his friend told him that Germany was recruiting miners, and a day's wage there was about the same as a month's wage in Korea. Meanwhile, his younger brother was accepted into Seoul National University. But because the tuition was too expensive, he discussed giving up school with their mother. Deok-soo suddenly came in and said, "Don't worry about tuition. Just focus on studying." He remembered his father's words and decided to go to Germany to work as a miner. However, the dangers in the mines were everywhere. Being hit by rocks was a common accident. On a day off, he met a girl when he accidentally knocked over a roadside stall. The girl bandaged him. She was a nurse and also from Korea. From then on, they often went on dates. Life finally had some happiness amidst the hardships. Unfortunately, methane levels in the mine exceeded the limit. A worker accidentally struck a spark, causing an explosion. Everyone was evacuating, but Deok-soo's friend was suddenly hit in the foot by a rock. Deok-soo went back to save him, and just then, the mine collapsed again. At that moment, the workers ignored the warnings and went in to rescue them. They were finally found. They were rescued safely. With his girlfriend's attentive care, he recovered quickly, but his work visa was about to expire. He hoped his girlfriend would return to Korea with him, but she refused. Deok-soo returned to Korea. The family's happy life was entirely supported by the money he earned in Germany. One day, while helping out at his aunt's store, he unexpectedly met the girl, and she told Deok-soo she was pregnant. The sudden surprise left him at a loss. They soon held their wedding. However, on the day his sister was preparing for her marriage, she argued with their mother over the dowry. Deok-soo overheard them while hiding outside the house. That night, that his uncle planned to sell the shop. That place was where Deok-soo had agreed to meet his father. If it were sold, they'd never find each other again. He decided to buy it. So he planned to go to Vietnam to make money. His mother didn't allow him to go. There was war. His wife also disagreed, but because of his father's request, the family was depending on him alone. In the end, he still went to Vietnam with his friend. One day after making a delivery, he gave chocolate to a child. As he was resting at the entrance, the child waved at him urgently, but he didn't understand the meaning. The child ran toward him, and he realized the danger, but it was already too late. After the explosion, the area was turned into ruins.